So why does the betrayed person have to work out their anger themselves, and the betrayer gets to not hear how upset and angry he's made you due to their stupid, selfish actions? I haven't been feeling well, but I think that this is an important question to answer, so I'm just going to answer it here. When you're angry after betrayal, I had seen women who held it over their partners' heads, that used it as a weapon, they used it as an attack, and when they were in pain, they came at their partner full of attack mode. Now I understand this might happen in the beginning, but long term, that's not a solution to sustaining a healthy marriage and for you both to heal. But does that mean that you shouldn't be able to be angry and tell your partner how upset that you are, or the moments when you're dealing with pain and because you have a trigger, something boils back up? And I'll admit, 3 years later, things have definitely triggered me. This is where your partner has to do the work on themselves. They have to be able to sit in uncomfortable moments with their partner and understand that it's not a rejection. It's not you pushing them away. The marriage is not ending. The relationship isn't ending. You don't hate them, but they struggle with all those emotions because a lot of times that's where the corn addiction actually was born from. Maybe they had a parent that was extremely abusive, angry. Maybe there was physical or verbal abuse in the home. So many different variables there. But when you come at the partner with these very similar emotions that are difficult, keep in mind that they've never had or been given the emotional intelligence to handle big emotions. That's why they go to the corn. They can't handle their own big emotions. So I don't think that it's healthy for you to withhold your anger. I think that that is actually sometimes healthy. You can communicate what you're feeling, and I think it's healthier in those moments when you are angry to try and identify why you're angry, what has triggered you. And I do coach women on how to do this and communicate. But, just a small example, you can start off by saying, I feel so angry that you did this. I am hurting. I am struggling. I feel so abandoned by you, and I'm trying to connect with you. I'm trying to make this work. But when you do X, Y, and Z, it just re-triggers me and it starts this whole cycle all over again. However it is that you need to communicate. But saying I feel versus something like you always do this, or you've never cared. Words like always and never are very triggering for these guys, so I recommend never using that verbiage. And that's something you want to learn how to do on a deeper level. You can always reach out to me and either join my coaching group, or I can meet with you one-on-one each week. I do that for women and my husband does that for men. But, these are just some areas. I don't think it's healthy for you to suppress feelings when you're healing and during your healing journey. He just needs to also be doing work. So this is also why I recommend setting boundaries. You can get my boundary sheet, link in bio, and it'll teach you how to set boundaries. But one of the boundaries that I always tell women that they have to make their husbands do, or I would say demand for them to do if they're going to choose to stay, is that their partner has to do therapy. And if they do therapy, we're getting certified in Gottman, we're getting certified in Caring for the Heart. I like both of those because Gottman will teach you how to communicate. Caring for the Heart will teach you how to communicate, but it will also go through deep root trauma if you find someone certified in PTSD and those types of things. And he is actually dealing with PTSD too from childhood trauma. So anyway, I hope that that helps, but I don't think that you have to just work out your anger and he doesn't get to hear about it. And he also has to be doing the work on his own pain.